And Sat Nam, truth is my name. My name is also Melissa, and welcome to Sunday Kundalini Yoga. Today we practice a full Kriya called spinal awakening and centering. Let's bring the hands to the heart center to tune in. Palms are flat and pressing against each other. Make sure that as you take a deep inhale here, let's do this together. Crown of the head is to the ceiling. Shoulders are down, shoulder blades reaching for each other, behind. Exhale. Another deep inhale. Check that your posture is as perfect as can be, that you're not leaning forward or backward or to either side or twisting to the left or right, but just perfectly aligned. Exhale, and we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale. Hold that inhale at the top. Press the hands into each other. Imagine the energy traveling up your spine, up and out the crown of the head into infinity. And keeping the eyes closed, relax the hands down to the lap. It says about this Kriya for spinal awakening and centering that we should measure our mood before and after the Kriya. So again, with your eyes closed, I'd like you to just take an internal temperature here. Give yourself a rating. How do you feel physically? Are you tired? Are you feeling really good? Are you feeling energetic? Maybe rate yourself from 0 to 10 on energetic level, mood. Maybe you're feeling a certain color. Maybe you're feeling an emotion. Maybe you're a little bit blue or you're a little bit red with anger. You could give yourself a color right now. I'm picturing a thermometer where the mercury is just sitting in the bulb at the bottom. Big donut for me, big 0. Not that I feel bad if it was 1 out of 10, but I'm coming off a couple days of a pretty good headache and I just feel a little blah, a little empty. So I'm at a 0 right now as far as sort of a temperature, and I'm hoping to raise that number. Anyway, deep inhale, and you can open the eyes. So with spinal awakening, of course, we're always going to have a lot of different spinal manipulations. If you're sitting on something, let's move that to the side, and we will start with a series of spinal flexes back and forth. So I will turn to the side, and we start with our normal kind of position 1. Hands are on the front shin or the 2 front shins. You're in easy pose, and you're going to inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Eyes are closed, and you can think Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale, to give the mind something to do, an anchor to hold on to. This means truth is our name. You can start really slow. If you're already warmed up, perhaps it's midday for you or evening. You can go a lot faster. It's up to you. The important thing here is to align the breath with the movement and the mind with the breath with the movement. Sat, Nam, and continue. A few more seconds here, and we'll move into a variation. Now bring the hands onto the knees and straighten the arms as much as possible. Keep flexing the spine forward and back. Head stays relatively still, and you'll notice this definitely constricts your movement and moves it to an upper spinal flex, which is what we want. Continue to picture and feel the heart traveling forward, traveling backward as you inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Eyes are closed and focused at the brow point, that third eye. The center, inhale deep. Hold for just a moment at the top. Exhale, and we will come onto the knees for rock pose. We'll continue spinal flexes. If sitting on the knees is unavailable to you in any way, please stay in easy pose. It doesn't really matter. I like to put, when I'm in rock pose, something between my heels and my bum. Some people also like to pad between the heels and the floor. So press pause, make whatever adjustments you want. But from rock pose, we're going to continue the spinal flex. And now you feel the movement probably broaden. This is a big movement. Remember to keep the head still. It's not swinging. It's not leading the show. It's just balanced on the top of the neck. Eyes are closed, inhaling forward, exhaling backward. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Again, at whatever pace you like. We're going to continue past the music for just a moment. Actually worked out to be just about perfect. Come to the center, straighten the spine, eyes are still closed. Inhale, draw the energy up. Notice, are the shoulders up? If they are, bring them, gently invite them to come back down. Crown of the head is to the ceiling. Imagine the energy rising. And exhale. Okay. Next set of exercises, spinal manipulations in a different direction. So it does call to stay in rock pose. And whenever we do lots of exercises like this, I like to kind of keep coming up on high knees to give some circulation back to the feet. So whatever you need to do in between exercises and while I'm explaining. This first spinal twist will be in Gyan Mudra. So the thumbs are pressing against the four fingertips, okay, making little circles. You're in this kind of perfect goalpost position, the upper arms at 90 degrees, and you're going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. It's very important that you inhale left, exhale right. Take this at whatever pace you like. And we'll continue and then do variations on this same twist. Make sure that the navel is pulled in, the core is tight to support and protect the lower and upper back. Thinking Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, at whatever speed you're traveling in this movement. That's good. Come to the center, inhale. And as you exhale, bring the hands onto the shoulders. First, the four fingers are in front of the shoulders, the thumb is in the back, and you're going to continue to twist. Here, inhale left, exhale right. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Again, I'm going a little faster because I'm used to doing this kind of movement. But if you're not used to doing this kind of movement, you might take it slow. Make sure the breaths are really deep. If it leaves you feeling queasy in any way, please just stop. and come back in. Take some deep breaths and come back into it as you can. Better to let the head travel along on this one so the head follows the movement of the arms and shoulders. Ooh, hopefully this feels really nice on your upper back. We don't open up the upper back in this way. This really allows for increased blood and spinal fluid flow. It helps with our thinking and focus. And come to the center. Inhale deep. One more variation. As you exhale, bring your hands into fists, thumb inside, okay? And you are still, elbows are out at this 90-degree angle, and keep inhaling left. Exhaling right, twisting side to side. Check your posture. Are you leaning forward in general or leaning backward? Make sure that you are as upright, straight up and down as possible. Shoulders are relaxed. Give those thumbs a squeeze as you do this. In Kundalini Yoga, the thumbs represent the ego. So anytime we have an opportunity to kind of mute that ego, let's take it. A few more seconds here. Enjoy the back and forth. Keeping those abs pulled in, you're probably feeling a nice stretch down the side body as well. Pause the music and come to the center. Take a deep breath. Squeeze those thumbs. Shoulders are down, but the crown of the head is to the ceiling. Imagine, see, draw the energy up from the base of the spine, through the middle spine, neck, up and out through the crown of the head. Exhale, relax the arms down. Hands down to the lap. Now at this point, if you're not used to sitting in rock pose, your feet probably definitely want some circulation. So come out from rock pose, give those legs a shake. Okay, I'm going to come back to sitting on something. It just helps me maintain a better posture. I'm going to do a little work with the shoulders now, and then move to the neck. Okay, so hands just resting lightly on the knees. Let's shrug the shoulders up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. Think sat and nam, and you can speed this up a little bit if you'd like. You listen to you. If it feels better to do a shoulder circle here, that's fine. We're just trying to open up the muscles around the shoulders, the lower neck, again increasing blood flow to the brain, therefore brightening and sharpening our focus. A few more here. Let's take the shoulders to the ears. Inhale deep. Hold. Perfect your posture. Draw the energy up. Exhale. Release the shoulders. And let's bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Gently. Ever so gently. Inhale. Head up. Exhale. Left ear to left shoulder. And let's continue this. Leaning the head to the right. Don't pull here, just allow the weight of the head to tell you where the stretch is without pulling it too far. Good, and now gently let's start circling the head on the neck. Imagine, pick a direction and just stay with it for a moment, and imagine that you are drawing a circle on a wall in front of you with your nose. Perfect 2D circle on the wall in front of you. This will help the head from traveling too far and stretching the neck too far. You want to be gentle with this. You can speed it up if that feels better to you. And switch directions. Typically we inhale as the head comes up, exhale as it comes down, remembering to think Sat and Nam on the exhale. Good, and bring the head to the center, perfectly balanced. Eyes are closed, inhale deep. And exhale fully. Now we are going to do some eye work. So this is always interesting to do. Okay, follow me. Just follow me. Follow my lead here. Close your eyes down. Okay, so the eyes are closed. And behind your eyelids, I want you to look up and down. Up and down. This might kind of start to feel like you're at the eye doctor getting an exam. Follow the pin. Or follow the light, right? Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Align your breathing. In, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, now eyes still closed, stare straight ahead behind your eyelids. Take a break for just a moment. Okay, now you're going to, behind closed lids, look to the left and look to the right. Follow the light to the left and to the right and align your breath. Sat, Nam. Keep going. The eyes have muscles too. And we don't think about that, do we? And then we get tension headaches and migraines because our eyes have focused too hard and too long on something. We stiffen. Just like our shoulders can bunch and stiffen, so can the muscles of the eyes, causing a lot of problems. Okay, a couple more exercises with the eyes. Bear with me. I know it can be a little bit intense. Now, eyes still closed, roll your eyes to the right, like you're rolling your eyes at somebody. Like, I can't believe they just said that in a meeting. Okay, let out that frustration, that sort of disbelief that we go through, shock, annoyance, and switch and roll the eyes to the left this time. Behind those closed lids. What just happened? Again? Okay, good. Now just still the eyes. Gaze is forward. Eyes are still closed. Inhale deep. Hold. Draw the energy up. Check your shoulders. Check your crown of your head. And exhale. And now, roll the head again. We'll just do this in the quiet for a moment. Pick a direction, stay with it, and notice, is there any difference? I'm feeling a tremendous difference, almost like this is somebody else's neck. I'm so much more loose after doing those eye exercises. The first time I did this Kriya, I was absolutely wowed. So stay gentle with yourself. You don't want to overdo it, but do notice if this is quite a bit different than the first time we rolled our neck or rolled the head around. Switch directions. Remember to keep inhaling and exhaling in time with the movement. A few more circles in this direction. Enjoying the freedom and the expansion, and hopefully the release of maybe quite a lot of tension. Bring the head back to center. Eyes are still closed. Inhale deep. Hold. Draw up on your posture. Draw up on that inner Kundalini energy. Let it rise, flow, and exhale. Let's rest for a moment and here in stillness. And on an inhale, open the eyes. I'm going to come onto the hands and knees in a tabletop. I think I'm going to show you the variations on this one so that you don't have to keep turning your head to look at the screen. First, for a little while, we're going to do a cat-cow. So you're going to inhale as the head comes up and the bum comes up and the spine arches. And you're going to exhale as you come into a cat arch. So the head comes down and you umbrella the spine in this way. So inhaling, exhaling, and you will speed it up. From there, we're going to take one leg at a time and add that. So just the left leg will be kicking out. And then from there, we'll leave the leg raised and kick the bum. This is just going to be one leg at a time, and I'll guide us through, but that's the movement so that you don't have to keep watching. So let's start with the cat-cow. Eyes are closed. Inhale, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. In many different kinds of yoga, this is done very slowly, and in Kundalini, we do it faster. I don't want you to push yourself. Please don't strain your back or your muscles. But this is about moving energy. The Kundalini energy, our greatest creative potential, is stored energetically at the base of the spine. And so when we move the spine back and forth and side to side, we open up space for the energy to travel up. And this just makes us feel better in general. Makes us feel like we have more capacity. Let's lift that left leg and bring the knee into the nose as you exhale. So you're inhaling out, exhaling in. Okay, keep with the left leg. Good, let's do two more. 1, 2, keep the leg lifted, and now bend the knee and try to kick your bum. I can't quite reach, but I'm almost there. Just a few more seconds here. Holding this beautiful cow and kicks. And that's good. Straighten the leg, inhale deep. Exhale fully, bring the leg down, and right leg goes up. Same thing. So out with the inhale, knee in with the exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale at your own pace. Kick for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave the leg out and bend the knee. Kick the bum. You can hear my breath quickening. I'm trying to exhale every time I'm kicking. A few more seconds here. Keep up. You can do it. Good. Okay, bring the knee down. And let's stay in cow pose. Yes, with breath of fire, we're going to spend some time focusing and thinking about the chakras. Okay, we're going to start at the crown. So, breath of fire. You're in cow pose. Eyes are closed. This panting in and out of the nose, driven by the navel center, driven by the diaphragm. So you keep doing breath of fire, and I'll name the chakras. Bring your focus to the crown chakra, Sahasrara, at the top of the head, the crown of the head. Now think of the Ajna chakra, the third eye. Bring your focus there. Continue to do breath of fire. Mental focus on the third eye. And then to Vishuddha chakra, throat chakra. Our communication and expression. And bring the focus to the heart chakra, Anahata. our capacity for love of self and others. And to the Manipura chakra, navel center, our fire, our drive, our discipline, our desire. And then the sacral chakra, Svadhisthana. And finally, bring the focus to the Muladhara chakra, root chakra, the base, our most earthly, grounded chakra. And now move into cat arch, okay? If the wrists are starting to bother you, please come up onto fists. We're going to do the same thing, only in reverse order. So keep doing your breath of fire, and I'll walk us through the chakras. Okay, first Muladhara, that root chakra, red. Then bring your focus to the Svadhisthana, sacral chakra, orange. It's our creativity, our flow, vivacity. Bring the attention to the Manipura chakra, yellow, fire, navel center. And then bring the attention to Anahata chakra, green or pink, the heart, love. Remember to let the head hang down here as you move your attention to Vishuddha chakra, blue. Communication, voice, speaking your truth. Attention comes to the Ajna chakra, the third eye, violet, purple. In color, this is our potential, our focus, ability to meditate. And finally, the Sahasrara chakra, and a lighter violet, glowing crown chakra, the top of the head. 10th gate. What is the 10th gate? The 10th gate opens to infinity. Inhale deeply, come to a neutral spine. Exhale, and let's come down and rest in baby pose if you can. So remember, in baby pose, you can always be up on the toes behind you. You can stack the fists so that the forehead has something to rest on, or bring a pillow or blanket. It's really good if the forehead is touching something here, but let's relax here. That was a lot of work. Deep breaths. Relax the shoulders. The hands can be out in front of you in pranam and prayer pose, or they can be back behind you like mine are at the heels. I like to tuck my fingers under the tops of my feet here. Just helps me kind of hinge in and really let go. Inhale gently, slowly. Start to press yourself back up. Oh, this Kriya is such a good physical reset, but also on the energetic level. Yeah, these chakra resets. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to come into a camel, whatever version of camel you can or want to do today. I'm putting a prop behind me, but I don't know if I'm going to need it. So camel is this beautiful, I'm grabbing my heels. It just feels so wonderful. It's a heart opener. Please don't overdo it. You can just put your hands on the base of your back, lean forward or lean back as much as you can, as much as it is comfortable. Dropping the head back. Deep breath here, and if you're feeling really ambitious and comfortable in this pose, you can do breath of fire. Experiment with coming back to touch a prop or grabbing the heels if you can. We'll spend just a few more seconds here. Opening the heart center straight up and into infinity. Coming in and out of this posture. If holding it is just a little too intense, this is one we really have to practice and get used to. You can be inhaling up to upright, exhaling back, inhaling up. The idea here is just to open the heart, the lungs. The lungs hold grief. And the heart can hold a lot of grief too. So we're just gently inviting those feelings to neutralize for now. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, come back down, see what's next. Yeah, and then we'll come back down into a baby pose again. Okay, so again, arms can be out in front in pranam for a pose like this. I'm going to leave my hands here this time. Great equalizing feeling with the palms pressing into each other and at the same time on the ground. Allow the head to totally relax as gravity takes over. Resting the forehead on the ground naturally brings the gaze to the third eye, stimulating the pituitary gland, which helps us focus and meditate. Inhale, push the self back up gently. And we're going to come back onto the heels if possible for Sat Kriya. I'm going to put something between my knees and heels again, just yoga blanket. Sat Kriya, if you've practiced with me, you've done this before, or if you've done Kundalini before. If it's new to you, I'll briefly explain. The hands are going to clasp, but you're going to leave the four fingers out. So they're pointing, thumbs are crossed over. It doesn't matter which one is on top, okay? This is going to come above the head. And so I like to start like this with the arms straight out, palms up. It sets my shoulders in a different and better way. So heart is lifted, abs are in to support the lower and upper spine. Inhale, bring the arms together over the head, clasp those hands, fingers pointing up. And what we're going to do is close the eyes down and chant Sat as we sort of yank the navel center in, almost as if you were bracing, as if a little child was charging you and you really don't know how hard they're going to hit. So brace yourself, pull the abs in on the Sat, relax it on the Nam. So Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Okay, we're here for just a little while. This is one of the most efficient ways to quickly raise Kundalini energy. And here we go. Close the eyes. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. We're chanting out loud as you can without waking anybody up or whatever your situation is. Okay, and let's continue. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Keep stretching those hands up, straighten the arms. I know it gets a little bit intense. Let's stick with it a little bit longer. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Excellent. And inhale, keep the arms up. Hold, draw the energy up, pull up and in on the root lock, squeezing the anus, sex organs, lower abdomen, up and in gently. Imagine the energy spiraling up the spine beautifully, up and out the crown of the head, up and out the fingertips into infinity. Exhale, drift the arms out and down through the auric field. Touch the ground to ground and breathe normally here for a few moments. That is Sat Kriya. It is a Kriya of its own. So you can practice that move all by itself. 3 minutes, 11 minutes, if you feel like you need to and want to raise that Kundalini energy. But it is very important after practicing Sat Kriya to relax for at least the same amount of time. So we'll come into a full layout, Shavasana. Feel free to cover yourself. The song is only 3 minutes long. So some people are uncomfortable, totally letting go and relaxing. So I'd like to let you know how long this is going to be for, so you don't feel abandoned. Okay, so splay the feet out. Legs are separated a little bit. Arms are out, palms are up to receive. Take some deep breaths here. Feel free to exhale through the mouth. Let the earth hold you. Let any last remains of tension drain and release and drip from the body to the ground. The ground that supports you, the ground that grounds you. Check especially the muscles of your face. Brow is unfurrowed. Eyes and eye muscles are completely relaxed. The mouth, the lips, the jaw, relaxed. The temples relaxed. Every follicle of hair completely relaxed. Forehead calm and cool as if someone had placed a lovely round ball of clay right on your third eye. Be still. Start to rotate the wrists and ankles, moving your fingertips, gently waking the body back up as the breath deepens. Raise the arms above the head. Make yourself long, long, long stretch. Yawn. Sigh. Bring a knee up and gently pull it across the body. Gentle cat stretch here. Send that leg back down. Left knee comes up and over the body to the right in a gentle cat stretch to the other side. From here, if you'd like, you could do a little baby pose, grabbing the feet and rocking side to side to reset the spine, the back. And rub the hands, the palms of the hands together, the soles of the feet together, excuse me, simulating all 72,000 nadis or nerve endings. Walking back through that cosmic door, give yourself a hug. And if you can, rock back and forth on the spine or come to your side and push yourself back up into a seated position. We'll close, as we always do, with the Sunshine Song. We will sing it twice. Once for yourself, once perhaps for someone else or for a collective of people that you think need it. And as you bring your hands together at the heart center, palms pressing together, eyes closed down, assess, how do you feel? What is your rating now? What is your color now? Your number or your temperature? I am definitely not stuck in the bulb of the thermometer anymore. I feel like the mercury has risen, at least a little bit, and maybe even a lot. The Kriya does say that at this point we should sit in a meditation pose and chant any divine mantra for 2 to 3 minutes. So I encourage you to pick one of the meditations from my channel and continue to meditate after this, or just sit in silence. Give yourself a couple, 3 minutes before you go back into the real world. All right, let's take a deep breath in to sing. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. And we'll inhale for a long Sat, short Nam. Truth is my name. Sat Nam. And we bow in deep gratitude to all the teachers, all the yogis, all the sages who have passed down these marvelous traditions of mudra, mantra, meditation, movement, so that in practicing them, we can become a more improved version of ourselves in this moment, in every moment, today and every day. Satnam. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking the time, and we'll see you next Sunday for concentration on a meditation practice, more to do with the eyes. I hope you have a great week ahead, and I hope that you feel a little bit better.